future for all of us is a wild unknown. Human beings are unpredictable. But today, Peter and Phung an important milestone. They have discovered something special in their relationship. Somehow they hope they will be far happier together than they could hope to be apart. So despite the uncertainties of the future, they have decided to give their relationship a unique meaning and significance. This hour, they will tie a knot in the rope of days and resolve that whatever is out there, they will face it together for as long as they live. Today, they will become husband and wife. We, their friends and family, are present to witness their promises and celebrate the occasion with them. You know, they don't have to have us here. They have chosen to share this time with us. It's their way of saying thanks for the love and friendship we've contributed toward making this day possible. And of course, it is our hope that in the days, months, and years ahead, our being here today will be a source of courage, assurance, and strength for them. Peter, is it indeed your intention to take Phung to be your wife? Do you promise as much as you are able and with every measure of your devotion to provide for her needs, to console her in sorrow, to strengthen her in weakness, to share with her your happiness, and to speak the truth to her in love?
I do.
Likewise, Phung, is it your intention to take Peter to be your husband? Do you promise as much as you are able and with every measure of your devotion to provide for his needs, to console him in sorrow, to strengthen him in weakness, to share with him your happiness, and to speak the truth to him in love?
I do.
To whom then is the honor of presenting this woman to be married to this man? Before I proceed, if there is one present who can show just cause why this man and woman may not be lawfully joined together, speak now, or else hereafter forever hold your peace. Hear these words from the Bible. But Ruth said, "Do not press me to leave you and turn back from your company. For wherever you go, I will go. Wherever you live, I will live. Your people shall be my people, and your God, my God. Wherever you die, I will die, and there I will be buried. And may the Lord do this thing to me and more also, if even death should come between us." These words from the epistle of Paul to the Ephesians. For this reason, I bow my knees before the Father, from whom every family in heaven and on earth takes its name. I pray that according to the riches of his glory, he may grant that you may be strengthened in your inner being with power through the Spirit, and that Christ may dwell in your hearts through faith, as you, being rooted and grounded in love, I pray that you may have the power to comprehend with all the saints what is the breadth and length and height and depth, and to know the love of Christ that surpasses knowledge, so that you may be filled with all the fullness of God. The opening verse of the Bible many of you probably know by heart. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. That's really a very informative verse for a couple about to be married and for all of us in our relationships. A couple will say to me months before they get married, I'll ask them, not Peter and Phung, they were beyond that. But sometimes a young couple would come to me and they'll say, would you do our ceremony? And I will say, well, why do you want to get married? We love each other. Oh, duh, you know. Love is a big word, has lots of nuances of meaning. We use that word to describe our enjoyment of lasagna. And we use that word to describe the deepest and most intimate commitments we make. But this opening verse of the Bible tells us something about love that we all need to hear these days. Love says, I don't have to be everything. There was a time when the only thing that existed was God. And then God said, let there be something besides me. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. It's God's way of saying, I don't have to be everything. I can allow something else that is not me to exist. I don't have to be all that there is. And on a small scale, if that philosophy could only take hold of human hearts, whether they're at weddings or ball games right now, if we could just make it our aim to give free and friendly space for others to be who they are, not to be mere extensions of who we are, not to be replicas of our values, our beliefs. It saddens me that of all the people in the world who are guilty of intolerance, it seems that religious people are at the top of the list. And it shouldn't be that way, because even in our foundational verse of the Bible, we have this statement, I don't have to be everything. And if that attitude, that permission for others to be who they are, for a husband to be who he is, for a wife to be who she is, not to shape them into merely a replica or an extension of ourselves. If that attitude could catch and take hold, this would be a better world. It would be a better world.